Hello everybody. Well, this is going to be attempt 2. I started recording a video and I just got an important phone call from the solicitors, so I ended up having to stop the recording. So, today's video: what motorcycle license can you get and when? What is the progression order? So at the very bottom, the very first thing you potentially can get is a CBT at 16. With that, you can ride a 50cc scooter, moped or motorcycle for up to 2 years. Okay, that's at 16. So you need your provisional license and a CBT, which lasts for 2 years. At 17, you can do your CBT, but at 17 you can have a 125cc motorcycle, scooter or moped. The next one up from that is your A1 license, and your A1, I like to think of it as CBT plus. Okay, so your A1, you can ride up to a 125cc, but you need to do a full test. Okay, so your A1, you do your CBT, you do your theory test, you do your module 1 and your module 2. Those will be done on a 125cc. Once you've passed that, you can have a 125 without the restrictions of a CBT. So what do I mean by that? So on your CBT, you are restricted to, you can't go on a motorway. You're just not allowed on a motorway at all. You cannot carry a passenger. You can't have a pillion passenger on the back. And you have to display L plates on a CBT. Your A1 is, you can go on a motorway, you can have a passenger, and you do not have to have the L plates, but you are still restricted to a 125cc bike. That's your A1, and you can do that at 17 as well. Okay, then at 19, this is for anybody, at 19 years old, you can do your A2 license. Now, you don't have to have your A1 to do your A2. You can literally go straight from nothing to CBT, do your theory, do your A2 license. And with that, you can ride any bike up to 48 brake horsepower. Okay? Now, you can, there are some bikes, there are a lot of bikes that are A2 compliant, which means that they are at full power, they are still on or under the limit for A2. The most common, get off your phone, you dickhead. Sorry about that. So yeah, the A2, a very common A2 bike is a CBR 500. That is right on that 48 horsepower limit. Other bikes that you could consider are things like the 650s, you know, like a SB 650, or the CB 650. There's a lot of the naked 650 range that they can be restricted down to 48 horsepower. As long as the initial bike is not double 48, then I think you can have it restricted down, but I'm not 100% on that point, so don't take that as gospel. So that's your A2, okay? Now, this is where things start to get a little bit complicated, okay? If you have your A2 at 19, so let's say 19 years old, you do your A2, okay? At 21, providing that you passed your A2 at 19, so 2 years later, at the age of 21, you can upgrade, do another test on a bigger bike, and get your full A license, which is completely unrestricted license. You can ride anything you want on your full A license. Now, what happens if you're, let's say you're 21 and you want to get into bikes for the first time, okay? Now, obviously, if you did your A2 when you was 19, at 21 you could just do your full A license. But if you've never ridden a bike before, you would have to you could only go up to your A2 at 21. So you can get a full A license at 24 with no prior experience. Anything before that, you need to do A2 and have that for 2 years, and then you can upgrade. Okay, and this is where there's a lot of confusion, where people are saying, well, I'm 23 now, you know, and I'm thinking of going into bikes. I'm going to do my CBT and I want to get my full license, but I'm 23, what license can I get? Well, at 23, you can get your A2. And then at 24, you can get your full A. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to sort of help and give a visual aid to this. Now, obviously, there are a lot of other videos on YouTube explaining the motorcycle licenses and the progressions, and there are people out there that can explain it a million times better than I ever could, and probably won't be ill whilst trying to do it. But this is my 2 cents on it. This is, you know, this is how I understand it. So at 16, 50cc, 17, 125, an A1, which is again 125 without the restrictions, then A2 at 19, and then full A at 24, unless you have your A2 license for 2 years, then you can upgrade. But it's not an automatic upgrade like it used to be many years ago. You do have to do another test. So that's the way the progression works. Okay, so if you're 16, you can have a 50 on a CBT. 17, you can have a 125 on either a CBT or a A1 license. You're still restricted to a 125, but you can go on a motorway and you can carry a passenger, and you don't have to display the dreaded L plates. 19, A2. 24, full A, unrestricted. That is the license I will be going for. Obviously, I am 35, so I will be going for the full, unrestricted A license. So I hope that has helped some people understanding what you can get and when, what the progression is. So just on the back of that, I want to just put in my 2 cents over my thoughts on 50cc scooters. And my personal opinion on that matter is they should be scrapped. I don't think 50cc is any use to anybody. If anything, I think they are dangerous, if I'm honest. They can't keep up with the flow of traffic. You know, at 16 on a 50cc, you are limited to 28 miles an hour. That is it. That is the most you can do, 28 mile an hour. Which, if you're only going from home and you're going to school or college, I suppose that could be okay on a 30 mile an hour road. Yes, you still can't do the speed limit, but it's only 2 mile an hour under. Kind of get away with that. But what happens if you need to go on a 40 mile an hour road? Or a 50 mile an hour road? It's just not fast enough. And it is dangerous. So my personal opinions would be scrap 50cc's. Just get rid of it completely. Just don't even bother making them anymore. Get rid of 50s. Be allowed to have a 125 at 16. And after 16, so you can have a 125 at 16. This is how I think it should be. This isn't how it is. Rewind the video if you want to know how it is. But how I think it should be is I think 50cc should be scrapped. You should be able to have a 125 at 16. After 2 years, I think the CBT, if you're renewing, I think you should be able to have a 300. That's my personal opinions. I think as a CBT renewal, you should be able to have a bigger bike. Let's say up to a 300. It'll never happen, but I'd like it to happen. So, that is my interpretation, my thoughts on how the motorcycle license progression works. I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Obviously, I don't make anything from this YouTube channel. This is purely for fun. This is for me to just chat bollocks, give my opinions on things. I don't think this channel will ever make money. I mean, it would be really nice if it did one day. But I don't think that it ever will. Anyway, I seem to be rambling a little off topic now, so I'm going to leave this one here, guys. But let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if this was helpful. I am currently in the process of setting up a Discord server. Hit me up if you would be interested in joining, and if you would like to join, I don't mind sending you a invite code Hey, look at that, didn't even have to put my foot down. Thank you. Yeah, so if you would like to come and join the Discord, give me a shout and I will get an invite link to you. It's free, unlike a lot of the Discord servers from YouTube channels. It is free. I'm not going to charge to come and join. That's not what I'm about. I just want to spread the love and spread help and advice, etc. Don't do it. I was saying don't do it to her in that car, not you lot. I'm not saying don't join the Discord. I would love you to come and join. We like to have some good natters, a bit of banter, and giving out free advice for new riders. So, anyway, I said this about 5 minutes ago now. Right, I'm going to leave this here now. So, hope you found it useful. Please give me a thumbs up if you did like this, and let me know if you would like to come and join us in the Discord. Take it easy, guys. Ride safe.